Welcome back to Yoke's Kitchen. What? She cook, she hunt, she reviews guns, she shoots, she gonna tell you where all the good food is at? Yes, that's me. So anyway, where have I been for the past few years? Apparently, Popeyes has a fully cooked Cajun style turkey. This turkey is probably about 20 pounds. Technically, it can feed up to 8 people. Well, yeah, it does look like it could feed up to 10 people, 8 to 10 people. But this is a fully cooked Cajun style turkey that has been hand rubbed and infused with zesty Louisiana style seasonings. Simply heat, serve, and enjoy. Where have you been all my life? Do you see this? So in this package, there is a turkey that has been seasoned and it's ready to go. So they do give you a little bit of it's not really intense instructions, but there's instructions that they want you to follow. So for the Popeyes Cajun style turkey, the thawing instructions are thaw for 72 hours inside of the refrigerator. Do not add any heat, meaning do not put it under warm water or anything that way. Just let it sit in the refrigerator until completely thawed. Option 2 is to fill a container with cold water and sit your turkey inside of that bath until it defrosts. But it says do not allow any portion of that turkey to rise above 40 degrees Fahrenheit, when thawing. So because I did put this in a bath, and it is completely thawed, the only thing that I have done is, because I don't like to put cold meat into the oven or onto the stove, I just let it get, it's not room temperature, but it's not so cold. All right, so heating instructions. Preheat oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove all packages, reserving the juice. We are going to place our turkey into our aluminum pan, and we are going to cover with foil. Now, if you can see here, this is the heavy duty foil. It is the larger scale of foil. So as you can see, when I do stretch that out and I stretch it over the pan, it's going to have some hangover so that we can kind of maintain the real nice capsule in there to cook that turkey. All right, so it says on the lower rack, you are going to place your turkey for 1.5 hours. Remove the foil and continue to cook for about 30 minutes until your skin is nice and brown. So we do have a baster. So once we remove that foil and we put it in for 15, now I'm gonna put my little twist on it. I'm gonna follow the directions, but I'm gonna do little things that I usually do when it comes to turkeys to kind of keep the skin really nice and brown, and try to keep the flavors on or in that turkey. All right, so once that is done, you do want to get the inside temperature of this turkey to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So I do have my electric temperature reader. We're going to insert that into the breast, into the deepest part of the breast, so that we can kind of maintain or keep up with what's happening. And then let it sit for 20 minutes and then serve. Can't get no easier than that. So what did that turkey cost me? This turkey here weighs, I would say, about 20 pounds. I don't know exactly, but all turkeys cost the same when it comes to the Cajun turkey. And it was $54.99 before tax. You have $3.31 of tax, making it a total of $58.30. Now this better be a damn good turkey for $58. All right, so now that we understand what we're doing, we are going to now make sure y'all wash these pans. These pans are filthy. Make sure that you wash them. We are going to put our turkey into our pan. It says we're going to put the juice and all in there. Now, based on experience with turkey, chicken, any type of poultry, it does yield its own liquid. So I am expecting this to also yield some liquid as well. So we should have a nice bit of juice to kind. That smells good. That does smell like some seasoning. All right, like somebody did take the time and rub each one of these turkeys. All right. On the back of it, it just has your nutritional facts and also some directions on there for you to, for you to follow. Oh, it's in another bag too. Now, I don't like how it looked though. For this to be cooked, it's pretty light. For this to be fully cooked, it's pretty light. Oh, no, I don't want that water. I don't want that. So we got rid of that excess water that kind of dripped out of the initial bag of the turkey. There is a lot of seasoning in this bag. It smells good, but it's a little musty. Now, I did know that Tony Saturates, they do have an injectable kit for your turkeys. So if you did want that Cajun seasoning on a turkey, they did have the, kind of the marinade that you can buy with the injector and all that good stuff. All right, let's just move this like so we don't make too much of a mess. And there is our bird. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, I guess. So now that my oven is preheated to 375 degrees, it says to place your turkey on the lower rack, and you are going to let that cook for 1 hour and 30 minutes. But before we do so, I am going to put in my thermometer into the deepest section of the breast, like so. As you can see, we are going to get our foil paper. We're going to create a dome. I don't want the foil to touch the turkey because I don't want any of that seasoning to come off. So I am going to no, I guess that thermometer will hold it up for me. All right, so make sure your edges are nice and tight. Tuck it nice and tight. Tuck, tuck, tuck. All right, so I am going to set my thermometer. Let's turn this on. We are going to set this to, and we're looking for an internal temperature of 140 degrees. So we're going to set this to 140. Ooh. Very cool little digital situation. It also sticks outside of the oven. 140 degrees internal temperature. I am going to tell this thermometer what it is that I am cooking. So I'm going to put poultry, and I am going to set my timer to 1 hour and 30 minutes. All right, so let's head to the oven. Now, if this is really that good, I think we're gonna have us some Cajun turkeys, and maybe next year we'll go ahead and fry it. We'll get the deep fryer out, we'll drop the turkey and see how Popeye's Cajun style turkey tastes fried. All right, so we have an hour and 30 minutes to go, or whichever gets there first, meaning the internal temperature of 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we are going to take our foil off, baste it, and let it cook for another 30 minutes uncovered. So when we get to that point, I'll bring you back. Our first 1 hour and 30 minutes have already gone by. So the step is to take the turkey out of the foil. We're going to expose the turkey. It doesn't smell like much of anything. It did manage to reach 140 degrees internal temperature during that time. I am going to baste the turkey. Now it does have some juices down here, but it doesn't look like too much of anything. Am I impressed with the smell right now? No. The turkey looks like it's probably completely cooked at this point. Well, we already know that it's fully cooked, but it's kind of falling off the bone now. Hopefully it tastes better than it smells. I'm not really impressed with the smell either, but the instructions say at this point we are to put it back into the oven for an additional 30 minutes and then take it out to let it rest for 20. So we're gonna put it back in for 30 and then I'll meet you back here in a moment. Now after the second go round in the oven, so it was in the oven for an additional 30 minutes uncovered. After the 30 minutes was up, I put it to rest for about another 30 minutes. So this is the final look of the turkey. Am I impressed? No, I'm not. It does not look moist. It looks dry. It almost looks like the skin is not crispy, or yeah, I mean, it sounds like it wants to be a little crispy, but it just, I guess because the skin just looks so waterlogged to me when we took it out of the bag, I just didn't know how it was gonna accomplish that nice golden brown shiny skin. As you can see, it's pretty dull, but we're not going to frown our faces as of yet, but we are going to cut into it and see if it's moist. Okay, that first cut wasn't bad, but it looks dry. Okay, so this is the breast. It does look kind of dry. Let's cut another slice just a little further back. Yeah. Oh, wow. It better be nice and moist. The leg. All right, the leg seems to be moist. Now, carving is not my specialty, but we're gonna make it happen. So that's the leg. All right, so also on the actual bag that the turkey came in, this is the outer bag, not the one that we cut it out of. It does have a gravy recipe to it, which is a pretty simple. It's flour, the drippings from the actual turkey, some water, and black pepper. So I went ahead and I did that as well, just so that we can have a taste to see how that tastes. And our first taste impressions of, let me get this out of the way a little bit. First taste impressions of the breast. It tastes better than it looks and it smells. The breast is still kind of dry, but that's all turkey breast. Not bad at all. Let's try a little bit of this gravy. Now the gravy takes it to another level. Would I recommend it without the gravy? Kind of, but you must make the gravy. That is good. I will tell you one thing though, for sure, had this been fried, this probably would have been over the top 10 out of 10. It's not bad in the oven. It's just my expectations visually was a little bit different, but nevertheless, it's a good turkey. It was a $50 turkey and it turned out to be pretty good. I see you, Popeyes. Love that turkey from Popeyes. Not just the chicken, but the turkey too. Yo, gang, if you have tried or if you're willing to try, let me know. Let's talk about it. Drop it in the comments. This is a pretty good turkey. I'm sorry, I got to bring you back just a little bit. If the breast has as much flavor as it does, yet a little bit dry, I am sure that the thigh on here is going to be very, you know what? I got a piece of dark meat right here. There you go. And that looks super moist. You see that? Let's taste it without. Definitely. Let's put a little gravy on here. That's where it's at. So, as I was saying, if you've tried it, if you're willing to try it, drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Would I recommend it? Most definitely recommend it because it's a nice flavored turkey. So, what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel about the Popeyes Cajun style turkey? Let's talk about it. Drop it in the comments. And listen, if you have not yet checked out www.yogang.com, make sure that you do pick up a t-shirt or patch, support the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel just by watching this video. And y'all know that I love y'all for life. Peace.